hello, hello. I'm gonna burp. Oh gosh, there's loads of people. Hello, 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 good evening. You watch me every day, that's insane. I hope you enjoy watching me if you watch me every day and it's not just torturing yourself. I was trying to get my iPad to put the messages up, but it's not letting me. I'm not going to stay on here for very long, so hopefully I don't get bombarded like yesterday or the day before whenever I was on last. There was a lot of comments and I didn't mean to come on for as long as I did. I'm going to try one more time just to get this up on my iPad because, pardon me, makes my life a lot easier. It's not going to let me do it. Ooh. Bless me. Okay. Oh. I might have to go get a tissue and come back. Yeah, it's not working. I tried it on my iPad, but it's not working. I definitely didn't just chuck my iPad across the room. That slipped. I daren't even check on it. Okay. I'm just gonna have to squint. And hope that I'm reading the messages. Craig and Skylar, what can we expect from the holidays into the new year? You're regular, aren't you, Craig? Thank you for being a regular. You're not bored of me yet. Let's see what's happening for Craig and Skylar. Did you say in the holidays and into the new year? Okay. What's happening for Craig and Skylar? What are you waiting for? There's something you're waiting for. Waiting together. Waiting together for something? Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. Waiting on the world to change? Because you've got waiting, and you've got the world, and you've got... I don't know, I feel like there's a change in... The Seven of Cups is usually like daydreaming and illusions and just the way you're seeing things. I don't know why. I feel like you're changing your daydreams, what you're aspiring, what you're wanting together. Like for the better. You're figuring out what you want to create together. King of Swords, like you're being very logical and smart. You're very good, like at creating. You're very creative. Very creative, but you've been waiting for the right opportunity or the right... Because I don't know why I'm getting something about doing a house up. It's just an example. And I just feel like you were waiting for the right house to come along that felt like yours to do up that situation. Such a random thing to come through. And there's something now where you're making a plan where you're like, look, if we don't find the right, there's something about waiting and then planning and the world. Are you moving? Because I just lost my train of thought completely. You've been waiting for the right opportunity or chance. You've been waiting for something to be birthed into the world. And there's going to be healing, I think, when you stop waiting. There's going to be no more waiting. There's going to be no more daydreaming. You're detaching. You're detaching because this was upside down. So whatever it is you and Skylar have been daydreaming about, wanting together, a family, a home, a house, you're detaching from, like, in the new year, you're just going, whatever will be, will be. And I think you're already in this energy of whatever will be, will be. If it's meant for us, it will come. And then as you're doing that, there's a massive healing and the end of a cycle and a new cycle together. Something's coming in. Something's being born. What's on the bottom? Queen of Swords, King of Swords. I like your good match together. Like, King of Wands, Ten of Wands. Detaching is, this really feels like this level of no F's given between, like, in your life, whatever's happening around you guys. You're kind of a power couple of not letting the circumstances touch you or affect you in the slightest. I want to say, for what's coming in for you, I've not really answered your question. Judgment and Temperance. I feel like there's an angel coming into your world. I don't know what that means, but it's like, this could be a new person entering or a birth of a child or something like that, because you've got Temperance, which is an angel, and you've got the Judgment card, which is an angel, but it's like, it's finding you. Love Come Down? Love Come Down? I don't know if that's what your name is or not. I'm blind as a bat and my iPad won't work. Love Come Down, you've got King of Cups, Nine of Swords. It's like 30 degrees right now. I'm definitely not going to be on this live for long because this room is so hot. I need to put a fan in here. King of Cups, Nine of Swords. Oh, and the Hierophant. Love Come Down. You have a commitment or a higher reason or a higher purpose with someone. Don't fear that. There's something, it could be, it doesn't have to be around love. The King of Cups is making me think love, so I'm just going to flow with it, but take it as it resonates. There's some person coming into your life or in your life, you're going to have a higher commitment and go further than you think together. It's going to be, there's a purpose bigger than you know with that Hierophant, and it might scare you a bit. If you're someone that's very independent, if you're someone that likes to kind of do everything by yourself, and suddenly you've got like a partner in crime, there's something bigger about connection with you and someone. And it might scare you because you know when you can just kind of feel there's more than meets the eye, or something's going to be, like, you just feel the weight of the potential of a connection sometimes. There's something where it's, with the Nine of Swords, don't let it worry you, let it excite you instead. Is there a chance for my ex and I to be together? You have the Page of Wands and the Empress. Page of Wands. Yes, there is. I don't say that usually. I usually say, like, don't look back, keep moving forward. There's a reason it's an X, and I'm usually quite brutal. Page of Wands is, why do I sound so posh? Brutal. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's coming through. But yeah, Page of Wands is, like, adventurous, And to me, it's just making me think, like, your options are open. Yeah, you can have anyone at the moment. Empress card, you're glowing. People, I think you don't actually see yourself how other people see you. You're very much, like, a magnet. You're very attractive right now, inside and out. So your energy is just attracting a lot of admiration. And so, yeah, it seems as if there would be a chance with your ex, but I also want to say to you, like, keep your options open with the Page of Wands. Venture outside of your normal comfort zone or something. Classic movie and radio shows. Hello again. You're very welcome for the cards. No cards today, just be blessed. Are you sure? That feels rude. Can I get you one? I'm just gonna get you a card. I must do something. You got Temperance as well. This will be the card of the day, I have a feeling. You're in alignment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't forget it. No matter what goes on, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And stay chill. Especially if something tests you. It's almost like rebellious to not let it get underneath your skin or something or someone trying to get at you. You're just so chill regardless. Thank you so much for your gift. Anything regarding career and moving. Six of Pentacles. You're gonna have you're gonna be given a shot. You're gonna be given a chance in your career. And you have the star on the bottom as well, wish fulfillment. Someone's gonna give you, like, a leg up. Is that a saying? It is now. Someone's gonna give you a leg up. Right when you're the most, like, what's going on in my career? It's like right at that high of, oh, I need change, I need something to happen. When that comes along, boom, someone's giving you a leg up. Like, wish fulfillment right when you need it most in your career. When it comes to moving for you as well, you have Two of Wands. That, yeah, you're gonna move. You're gonna move towards love or something, because for some reason, so Two of Wands is moving and choosing where to go. You've got two options, and then you've got something about romance tying in with this. So I don't know if you're at a distance from a partner, moving towards them, or if you're gonna meet someone, and then there's something here of moving, but it's tied to love or romance, or moving in with someone. I'm not sure. Ten of Pentacles house. So you are going to move, but there's someone else tied into it that you're not seeing, or very closely involved in some way. Where is your soulmate partner? South Africa. No, I'm joking. Could you imagine if I gave you, like, a really specific location? I couldn't think of one because I don't know. Anyways, that would have been funny. Sorry. Where is your soulmate? Knight of Wands. They're busy working. They're very passionate about their career. They're like somebody that just knuckles down and... Why am I getting something about a mechanic? It's like, you're looking for your soulmate. You're like, where are you? Where are you? And then I just see them, like, you know how mechanics... I don't know if this is still a thing, but they used to, like, on a kind of skateboard situation, and they would, like, roll underneath the car. And it's like, you're looking... Where's my soulmate? And they're just underneath the car working. You can't see them. Anyways, so I just feel as if your person is maybe quite like you, and they're very career orientated. They're very passionate about something, and that's their focus. They're like laser vision focused on that, which is really good, because if it wasn't that, it's like, what are they busy doing? They're either busy doing nothing, or they're busy getting up to no good or something with the Knight of Wands. So yeah, it's nice. They're passionate about something. They're working on it. At the moment, that's where they are. That's where they're at. They're not looking for you, unfortunately. They're laser focused. I think when you meet this person, you'll know what I mean. It's like they're very in the zone, one thing at a time, and once they're locked into something, so once they have their eye on you and they're locked into you, boom. The Hermit also kind of clarifying that this person is hiding out under a car somewhere. They're working on something. King of Swords, also unemotional. Like, this person isn't... your soulmate is very, very intelligent, very well off, maybe, like, stable. They know they can look after themselves. Like, they know how to not... I don't know. There's just a feeling here of... you wouldn't have to pay this person's bills for them, I guess. King of Swords is very smart, like I said. This person knows, maybe kind of feel like your soulmate may have like really wanted to find their soulmate to begin with, and then they realized in looking and looking and looking and looking that nothing was happening. They couldn't find you. So then they were like, well, I might as well put my energy somewhere else. Yeah, anyways, I feel like you're gonna run into them in like 7 months. So random. 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months. I'll get you one more card. Yeah, nah, 100%. I'm not even gonna tell you what that was. Lucky Star, hello again. Will you receive an increase at work? 4 of Wands, yes. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and 4 of Wands, exactly what you want to see. 4 of Wands is something to celebrate. This is like, woo, I got a promotion, or woo, I'm a, like this. And then the Ace of Pentacles is more money. So you are going to have an increase. And 4 of Pentacles as well, looking after that money. You are going to have an increase very soon. I kind of feel like it's at the start of the year, or February time. Henrique, hello. Sorry for calling you Kristen last time. It was a typo, lol. That's all good. I was only joking. I do care, but I don't, because I know it's just a typo. Any advice? Any advice? Because I called you Hamish back, I'm pretty sure, so we're even. 2 of Wands. Your advice is to try other options, to break out of your comfort zone in big and small ways. Ace of Swords is a yes. There's like, it's like in little ways and big ways. If you always go to the same restaurant or the exact same thing, but you've never tried anything else on the menu, what if there was something else on the menu that tasted way better than the thing you always had, and you don't know it because you always had the same thing? So there's something here about branching out, trying something different. There's more options to what you think, and it's not just about restaurants. It's something else in your life. And I'm talking really quickly, sorry, I'll try and chill out. But Ace of Swords is also, there's some type of like communication. So the advice at the moment is, I don't know why I feel like you're about to be a lot more chatty, because even like me right now, I'm talking a lot. I'm talking real quick, and it's just paying attention. Ace of Swords here. Something where you're going to get, or you're advised to get more comfortable talking to more people, because it's going to open you up to the world and open your confidence up. Even if you're very confident, it's just the confidence to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime, about anything. We all know that person that can just talk and talk and talk and talk and not actually be in their head and not question and not, and it would just be so, I think, so good for you to talk to people you wouldn't usually talk to. It's going to pay off in some way, I think, very much, and continuously. It's not even like a phase. It's not like a temporary thing where I'm like, for the next month, it's not like that at all. I feel like there's a phase you're going to move into of like, once you start opening yourself up to staying open to knowing that you can talk to anyone about anything, say what you want when you want. There's no rules. Break the cycle, break out of the matrix of saying the same things that everyone says or something. For some reason it's going to open a world up for you. It could bring you lots of opportunities as well. What good news can you be expecting, Lucky Star? What good news can you be expecting? You have the 4 of Swords, healing. Is there something you've been waiting like for the results on or something? Oh, 2 of Cups. Knight of Swords. So something about a friendship or a soulmate, like a romantic, could be soulmate. Sorry, my words are like, could be a romantic or a platonic soulmate, but there's you and another person. Your connection is healing, or there is a healing connection coming in with the Knight of Swords very quickly. Knight of Swords is speed. It's knight in shining armor, but it's also like charging towards you. Actions like speak louder than words. That's not what I was going to say, but it's true. But it's like act first, think later, and it's coming towards you. There's a healing connection or a healing happening in a connection with someone else, and that is what you can look forward to. Stay in your power. You're in a very beautiful place right now of knowing your value. Stay there. Know that. Don't go. I don't know why I was about to say Don't go breaking any hearts for some reason. So you could be called to kind of react to something, and then you're like, actually, no, that's not your highest self. Stay in your power. Don't break someone's heart. There's a way to go about things. And I don't think you do it on purpose, but it just seems like your quick reaction, your quick could somehow upset someone or something. How to find next way of making money. How to find next way of making. How do you find that? I don't know why that's a mind teaser for my brain right now. How can you find the next way of making money? 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Something. There's a trip down memory lane coming through. And I don't know why that would come through. There's something. 6 of Cups, though, is returning to like a childlike way of being, a more, you know, blissful, like a child, playful. So there's something that you're going to. Don't overthink. 2 of Swords is overthinking, and I'm now overthinking. And so don't overthink. If there is a calling to go back to doing something you used to do, way of making money. How to find the next way of I don't know why that's messing me up. It's pretty simple, Kristie. You know, it's not that, but I think it's because I would have just asked maybe like how am I going to make money or something, whereas you're wanting to know how to find the way to make the money. Like you've added a step in. You've added a step into the question that didn't need to be there. I don't know. There's something where there's a shortcut. There's a step in between that doesn't need to be had. There's a shortcut. Expect a shortcut into, I don't think you're actually, it's almost like you're going to skip the step, and the step that you're skipping, sorry, this is so confusing, I'm confusing myself. The step that you're skipping is that you're not actually going to need to find a way to make money. The money is going to find you. The money will find you doing something, or the money's going to find you, and you're not actually going to have to search. It's something where you get to play. You're going to get to play, and then you're going to go, oh, you can pay me for this? Cool. Like, completely different world. Because that question shouldn't be giving, like, completely on me. Your question's completely fine. It's just my ability to comprehend it. So just, yeah, there's a simpler, it's going to be simpler than you think. And right now, like, you can't even comprehend it. You're like, how am I gonna find a way to make more money? It's not like, I finally understood it. There you go. How are you gonna find a way to make more money? And at the end of the day, it's gonna find you, which sounds absolutely insane, but there you go. Will I ever find love? With who and when? Okay. Will you ever find love? The moon, mystery, you're not allowed to know. Next person. Kidding, joking. The moon is mystery, though. The moon is things unseen and hidden, and it's deep emotion. It's also Cancer energy, so it could be a Cancer, but you aren't supposed to know all the answers. You're not supposed to see. 2 of Swords on the bottom. Sorry, flown on the floor. The World card, the moon, 2 Mages. The world is very big success. It also means that you could meet someone around the world, on the other side of the world, somewhere else in the world to you. But there's success here. Okay, so you could be traveling with the 9 of Pentacles. You could be traveling on your own when you meet this person, or this person's traveling on their own with the 9 of Pentacles when they meet you. It's very much independent energy, just to keep saying the same thing over and over. But it's hidden to you. This person isn't anybody you've met. They're very smart like you, though. 6 of Pentacles, like you, though. You got the Lovers on the bottom, and you got 6 of Pentacles, which is equal give and take, reciprocity. This person is just like you. Like, they're so similar to you. The energy that you give, they make sure they return it. The effort you give, the communication you give, everything you give comes back. And it's so balanced and nice. And it's everything you wanted everyone else to be. And with the Lovers, it's just easy. I don't know when, let's see when this is coming in. 6 of Cups, King of Wands, the Strength card. Could be a Leo also, or you could be King of Wands is fake it till you make it. It's gonna come in. Timing is an illusion. It's gonna come in when you believe it's coming in, and I wanna punch myself in the face for saying that. It's so annoying, but it's like, just say they're here already. They're here already. Your soulmate's with you. They're with you already, and I just feel as if they're gonna catch you up real quick. I know that sounds so annoying to hear, but if you feel the person with you, if you can feel them, it's just the law of attraction. They'll pop up. Boom, out of nowhere. Hopefully, like, a little bit of a pre-warning will happen and they won't just appear beside you out of nowhere. But who knows? When will I be in a relationship and with who? Oh, it's like the same question. Okay. Lucky star 777. Lucky star 777. 3 of Cups. This is a reunion for you. This is someone you've known. You're reconnecting with friends. It's a friend of a friend, maybe. Something you've grieved. You've got Death card and you got 5 of Cups, which is grieving. So it's something you've grieved the ending of already. 10 of Swords is the minor of the Death card. There's a connection with someone that ended. Justice card, like, it's going to come back. Hate to break it to you. You probably don't want to hear that. But it's going to be resurrected or something. The Fool card, a leap of faith. If it's not, if this is someone new and you're like, I've always been single, or I don't want anyone from the past, or anything like that, then it's going to be someone where you've known them before. It's a friend, but then you fell out and you're not friends with them anymore. And you're going to... I hope that makes sense. These cards are going crazy. Page of Pentacles could be someone you worked with. When will I... And for the when, again, I'm terrible with the whens. I'm terrible with the timing. You've got 5 of Cups coming back out. 3 of Swords. And you're going to know when this is coming in. It's right when you're feeling really, really good. Like, really good. And you just... People are going to say, what's going on with you? You're glowing. You look so happy what's happening. And you'll be like, absolutely nothing. I'm just in a good mood. There's going to be 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. You're just feeling happy, feeling great. Without a reason to. 3 of Swords was on the bottom there too. So there's something of like healing any fear, healing any heartbreak, and being able to just enjoy and be happy is exactly when you're coming out of a time of grieving or recovering or healing. And then you're just feeling good. You're back in the world or something. And that is when this person's coming in. Career path for Mandy Watson. Career path for Mandy Watson. You got Lovers. You got Rebirth. You got Death card. 2 Majors. 6 of Wands. Whatever your career path is, Mandy Watson, it is very successful. Because 6 of Wands is success, victory. A lot of people paying attention to you, kind of famous energy, to put it simply. Rising from the ashes, you're going to get to prove people wrong that kind of expected very little of you or something. You're going to be like, haha. Like, it just feels like you're going to get to show maybe one person in particular that, like, their expectations of you were not accurate to what you were capable of creating for yourself or something. The Lovers card right next to the Death card is choose love, not fear. So your career path is absolutely something you love doing. You already know what this is. I'm getting something about dancing come through. Something where it's about the love of it rather than your skill level. And then because you love it so much, you're going to do it so much that you get very good at it very quickly. You just love doing it. And it could be like dance teacher. I don't know why I keep getting something about dance for you. Random, really random. It probably isn't anything to do with dance, but maybe it's just that feeling of dancing with life or dancing with, like, flirting with life, dancing with life. I don't know where I was trying to go with that, but the 6 of Wands here is victory. Whatever your path is, whatever you choose, this is up to you, but it's going to be a massive comeback. I feel like it could also be around a partner, either coming in or that's already in your life. Like, you and this person, for some reason, will succeed in your career together. It's a weird thing to say, but it's what's coming through. Carol Douglas, what is coming into your life? Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Cups, a soulmate. A new soulmate, doesn't have to be romantic, don't panic. But King of Cups is very loving. With the Ace of Pentacles, someone's going to pop a question very soon if you're in a relationship. Ace of Pentacles is like my proposal card, or something about investing. Someone's going to start investing in you, whether it's giving you time, giving you their time, giving you effort, giving you what you deserve. King of Cups is also very emotionally intelligent, so I just feel as if you might be getting this is like a golden opportunity or a gift from the universe. So you're getting what's coming next in your life is a gift from the universe in a person. Again, if you're already in a connection, you're like, I already have a person, just seems as if either they're popping the question and you're going to come closer, or it's a new person that will be more of a platonic relationship or something, but it will be very, very like soulmates, like you've known each other before, because soulmate does not have to be romantic or platonic. A soulmate is just a soul that you're supposed to be with in some type of way. I am going to pause the questions. Not pause the questions. I'm going to tell people to stop putting questions because it's very hot in here. Please don't send any more questions. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing it as a poll. I don't know how else to do it, to be honest. Okay. Oops. The chance people are actually going to read this, very slim, but oh well, I've tried. Anyways, where was I? Can I please have a card, thank you. You can. Ow. You got 5 of Pentacles, you got 9 of Swords. Why is this giving me really positive energy? These are really negative cards. Usually, but don't worry, that's not how you read tarot. There's an energy here of you have experienced, I feel like this year has knocked you down a bit. 9 of Swords, a lot of fear, 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you were alone a lot of the time. Even if you had other people around you, you just felt like you were alone in the circumstances or in battling whatever you were facing. And so there's something here of, I'm getting really good energy here of like whatever's gone on this year has actually been reinforcing or strengthening your resolve. I don't know what that means, strengthening your resolve, but strengthening your sense of self or your sense of what you can handle and what you can't handle. So moving into the new year, you're going to be able to very easily just go like, oh, 5 of Pentacles, I'm going to walk inside. I'm going to walk inside this church because it's cold out here. 9 of Swords, oh, I'm worried. Do you know what? I have nothing to be worried about. I can handle anything that comes at me. I'm a tough cookie. I'm going to go to sleep now. There's something where you're taking charge back and taking control over things that other people would go, oh my gosh, negative situation, scary, and you're just like, I can handle it. There's this really, you're going to surprise yourself next year. I feel like now and moving forward into next year, you're really going to go, you're going to surprise yourself and probably other people around you by your unbotheredness to anything that tries to cause an unbalance in your soul or something. Anything that tries to kind of put you off kilter is not gonna be able to put you off kilter because you're too strong. Something's gonna try and nudge you, and you're like concrete. Anything that tries to upset you, tries to cause fear in you, you're just taking control over. You're not letting anything get to you, and I love it so much. It's really, really positive energy. Musy brooding, musy brooding, mussy. Me and my mum's relationship. Okay. You have the 4 of Swords. You have the Devil. You have 7 of Cups. And the Hermit. I don't know why I want to say to you to be kinder to yourself, because you have healing here. But I feel more called to tell you, this is overlapping with the reading I just kind of did, of there's a sense of you strengthening your resolve. Don't know what that means. Strengthening your like calm of knowing you can't change other people's minds, perceptions, actions, but you can change your own reactions, and you can come to be at peace with knowing you're doing your best. You did your best, you're trying your best, and there's something about letting go of forcing your mum to see things from your perspective, or forcing a connection to heal, right? There's something of when you just focus on heal you, find peace within you, regardless of what's happening. And I'm not saying that you and your mum aren't going to heal at all, but I am saying regardless of whatever happens between you, stay secure within you. Because you have the devil here, and you have 7 of Cups. I don't know why I'm getting gaslighting come through, and it could just mess your mind up a little bit. And so at the moment, I'm not talking about the future, but at the moment, look after you. We'll always look after you in the future too, but I just mean, I can't see what's going to happen between you and your mum right now, but I can see that your priority is you forever and always. And with this devil card and the 7 of Cups, devil can be toxicity, devil can be attachments, and 7 of Cups is just illusions and like not seeing things the way they are. And so something's causing confusion between you both. So healing your own clarity, sense of self, will then you'll be able to make space, or at least a little bit of space, for a more clear and more honest connection with your mum, the more you're at peace in your own mind or something. Abby Bowman, hello again. You can have a love reading. You have the Chariot, something about travel, something about success, something about multitasking, or car with the Chariot. 6 Pentacles, equal give and take. Oh, I like it. So, when it comes to love for you, this is an old-fashioned, why am I getting this like an old-fashioned relationship between you and someone? Either coming in or you're in it already, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. Old-fashioned, like very chivalrous or something with Chariot. I don't know. Anyways, sorry. 8 of Pentacles, working. 6 Pentacles, reciprocity. You're both going to put in the work equally, moving forwards. There's something moving. Are you moving? You might move in with someone very quickly, or there's something about... There's a lot of success that's going to happen for you and your person in a relationship, outside of your relationship, in your jobs. There is success, because when you come together and you give each other equal give and take, equal energy, there's something where your mind shuts off. Your minds, if you've got very busy loud minds, 2 of Swords keeps coming out this whole stream, so a lot of you watching this, you've got very busy loud minds, and when you're around each other, 6 of Pentacles, you both bring each other into a state of peace, into a state of calm, into a place of like a refresh, a realignment, and not overthinking, not stressing, not questioning your abilities, questioning your success, questioning what you're capable of doing. You're able to find a lot more confidence in, oh, we're going to be very successful. And there's something where you and this person, in career, in other areas of your life, once you meet, or now that you've met, if you've already met them, you're going to actually have a lot of success in other areas. But because of your solid grounding foundation of like a friendship and a relationship together, you both create such a steady peace of mind and place to build like a good life, a great life. But yeah, it's very rare that like I mean, it's not rare, because if you had a negative relationship, that would obviously play off into other areas of your life as well, wouldn't it? It would be like, oh, it's ruining your work life because, you know, you're tired and drained, you've been up all night arguing, whatever it may be. So this is very beautiful because it's the opposite. It's you're at peace, you're well refreshed, you're healed together, you have the energy to, yeah, it's great. I approve if you're in this connection or if you're coming into it. What should I do about the YouTube collab between my friend and I? Will it be successful on my channel or the one I created with her? Can you do both? Like, what I mean is, especially the chariot still here, all these readings are overlapping. If you're like, oh, do we do it on your channel or my channel? Do both. Do 2 different videos. Do 2 different collabs. One on that, one on that. Especially, like, it seems like meeting in the middle of, like, you're both deciding, oh, do we do it in this one or this one? But my one's got more subscribers. My one's got this. My one's got this. Chuck all that out the window and just go, okay, 2 channels, 2 videos. Let's film another one, put it on that one. And that way, double the amount of views, double the amount of, this isn't even intuition, this is just me telling you as someone on YouTube. The algorithm's gonna like you better if you both post a different video on 2 different channels. Twice as many opportunities for growth. Knight of Pentacles and strength. Knight of Pentacles is 1 step at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. So you might be like, oh no, we don't want to, we want to get it out there as quick as possible, we don't have time to film another. And it's like, slow and steady wins the race. Film another one, post them both at the same time. Strength card, very strong. Mental grit. You can do both. You can do 2 things. 4 of Swords is healing. 4 of Swords and the Fool card. This is going to be really good for you both. The Leap of Faith, if it's very nerve-wracking, like, oh, is it going to work out? Is it going to be successful? It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really, 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 I said healing already, but like liberating or something to put yourselves out there. And 4 of Swords, like, something about healing. Maybe that's what you're talking about on your channel. Paper Tigers would love a general reading for what's to come. 10 of Wands and Lovers. Everyone's getting Lovers. 10 of Wands is letting go of weight on your shoulders that you don't need to be carrying. Responsibilities. Things just that you don't need to be stressed or worried about. It's not yours to carry. With the Lovers card, you could take on your partners or whoever you're in a relationship with. You could take on their worries and stresses very easily because obviously you care about them a lot and you're very empathetic and you're very closely attached and you're feeling what they're feeling, and there's something where you are being guided to really let go of that. If this isn't a lover, if you're single, there's something where you're going to move on and you're going to move into a relationship, but make sure you do not carry all of their stress because it's theirs to carry. It's theirs to carry, and there's no point in both of you. And it's not, I'm not saying don't empathize, I'm not saying don't feel for them, that's not what I'm saying, but you don't need to feel as deeply for them as they're feeling in the situation themselves, because then it's like, I don't know, sometimes the other person kind of needs the rock to lean on, right? And you can't be the rock to lean on if you're feeling it so heavily with them. So just somehow detach from feeling everything someone else is feeling and know that you can be empathetic but detached at the same time. And you can feel for someone without needing to feel so intensely. Something about detaching. Detaching in connections from feeling everything people are feeling. Very protective energy also. Why am I getting something about a certificate? Did you just get a certificate for something? Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Again, you're getting slow and steady wins the race. And 3 of Pentacles is creating something of great value. Take your time. Your general advice is take your time. Don't rush. Something's going to be successful. But this is also perfectionism sometimes of being too nitty-gritty. Getting too in the nitty-gritties of things. Is this a saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. But don't be too perfectionistic to the point where you don't let yourself move forward. Keep moving forward. Keep going. That literally looks like keep moving 1 step at a time. If you hit an obstacle where you want something in your life to be more perfect before you move to the next phase, there's actually something that recently happened and it ended, but it didn't end perfectly. And so you're holding on to it a bit. Could be a connection, could be a friendship, could be a romantic relationship, but because it didn't end perfectly or it didn't have like a solid, we're ending, this is it, because it didn't have that, you're struggling to move on or something. And so there's something saying, like, either give yourself that closure, write yourself a note saying that's over, that's done, next chapter, give yourself the closure you were seeking, or just move on. Sometimes you don't need closure, sometimes you just gotta make sure you keep moving forward, regardless of the confusion or the lack of understanding that you were given. Hello again. Hello. Could you get a reading about your love connection? Sorry, can't stick around right now. I'll check back later, thank you. Okay. What should we say about this person? They're not in the chat. Everybody say something nice. Anyways, I was joking, but I don't think the chat comes back up when they come in later. I'm not sure. 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So, what was the question? Get a reading about your love. Okay, something about engagement with the 4 of Wands is the simplest way to put it, but it doesn't have to be engagement. If you're already engaged, it would be marriage. If you're single, it would be coming into a relationship. It's just the next phase. Sometimes it's buying a house, also the 4 pillars of a home there. So something within a connection, and Queen of Pentacles is a homebody, so there could be something in your connection where you're moving in together or buying a home or something around a home. And then you've got Knight of Cups. Why do I feel like telling you to be more romantic or more flirty in your connection? Like, if you feel called to. I'm not trying to boss you about, but if you've been seeking and wondering and been like, oh, I wish there was more romance, I wish there was more flirting, for some reason it's going to be you that ignites that. Like, that's why that's been put upon you. That's why that desire is there for you, because it's for you to introduce it or reintroduce it back into your connection. If things have felt a bit stale and not very flirty, not very fun, not very romantic, it's like you're going to go, this is my job. This is my job to do. I'm going to bring this back in, and you're going to bring it back into balance, equilibrium, temperance, Queen of Wands as well. Like, I don't know why I also want to say you're doing better than you think. For some reason, in your relationship, when things go astray, you think it's all your fault, and it's actually like, just remember it takes 2 to tango. And like, yeah, you're doing better than you think. I can't read what that says. I can't read your name. Nushu Rose, no. Horses. Nas horses? Nas, okay, Knauss. I know that that's really obvious probably, and I just can't. The more I'm looking at it, the more I don't understand what it is. I'm gonna get you a card. Is that the Fool? Some type of leap of faith. Something extremely exciting coming into your life, but because it's extremely exciting, it's also extremely daunting and like intimidating or nerve-wracking because you're not sure if you can handle it. It's a big thing. You've never done something so big or so exciting or so bold, and that's exactly why you have to have the courage to try it, to do it, to see if you're capable. Don't fight yourself. It's something, 6 of Cups might be something you wanted to when you were younger. 9 of Cups, yeah, you're going to make yourself very proud. You're going to make yourself very proud if you do the thing that you're scared to do. But also extremely excited to do. Dean O. Supremo, 32. You have the 3 of Cups. You have the 7 of Wands. And you had the 9 of Cups also. So 3 of Cups firstly, having fun. You're really fun to be around. You're a good vibe. You're a good friend. 7 of Wands is protecting something. Protect your lightheartedness. Protect your high. That was weird. Protect your lightheartedness. Protect this energy of you're the funny friend. You're the good friend. You're the good vibe. Even if everyone is like, we're at a funeral. What are you know, but they're actually grateful for you. Like, I don't know, there's a time, like, read the room, but I feel like that's exactly it. You're very good at reading the room and going, this room lacks laughter. I'm going to add some laughter. And there's something reminding you, protect this. Protect your ability to stay happy and light and positive and optimistic, even when no one else is. 9 of Cups, it's going to make you somewhat successful. You're giving comedian energy with the 9 of Cups. Like, you're going to have a lot of success in people, might not be comedian, but that's just the energy of like having a whole room of people very much like watching and paying attention and laughing and just bringing people's spirits up, bringing people into a much happier way of being, whether you're a comedian or an entertainer or just a really fun friend to be around. Protect your ability to stay yeah, I just read guidance for health and guidance for love. Okay, I don't usually do guidance for health because if you know me, I'll take it like with physical health stuff, I end up taking on the symptoms of whatever you're going through. But I will say 2 of Wands, guidance in health, is to do something a different way. Do something differently. If you've been doing something more a traditional way, doctors and everything, go down a more natural route. And if there's something where you've tried everything, stop trying everything, right? There's something about going the complete opposite direction to what you've been going is going to bring you into a place of ease. And I also had to be very careful what I say around health stuff because I'll get told off. So I just have to say that. I'm just going to stop on the health thing. Guidance for love. Guidance for love. Ace of Cups. Healing or new love. Why am I getting remembering how good it feels to be in love or something? 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. You're working something out with someone. You're working something out with someone because you got working on love. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a good luck, good fortune. Queen of Swords, someone that you're a little bit like, oh, they're not going to like what I have to say. You're going to put in the work. Actions speak louder than words, and I feel like you're going to prove something through actions. There is something turning in your favor with the Queen of Swords, with someone that, man or woman doesn't matter, the Queen of Swords can be very sharp-tongued and very honest. So a lot of people are very intimidated and will run away from the Queen of Swords because they can't face the truth. They can't handle the truth. But you can handle the truth. And so when this person calls you out on anything, because nobody's perfect, we all make mistakes. When this person calls you out on any little mistake you make, you are actually going, okay, cool, I'll fix it. Whereas most people go, I didn't make a mistake. You made a mistake. You did this. You know what I mean? Whereas you're able to go, oh yeah, I did make a mistake. I won't do that again, and I'll show you that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to work on it, and we'll work on it together, and there's just good fortune happening. Something's being resolved. If you're completely single, you have no idea what I'm talking about, maybe that's the type of connection you're moving into, where someone will, I don't know why, I just feel like someone's going to, they're going to change you, but not change you, but going to change the way that you handle relationships. In the past, you may have just immediately, if any conflict came up, you would have been like, this is way too much conflict. What is the word? Why is this happening? This isn't worth the energy. Whereas this is someone where the conflict comes up, thing comes up, Queen of Swords tells you about it, and you go, oh, immediately, this is like such an important connection to you and so valuable that you'll go, yeah, I'll work on it. I'll do it. I'll do whatever I need to do. Because you're worth it. Knight of Cups on the bottom also. Flirting. Flirt more with this person or whoever it is when they come in. Hi, could you get a card pull on your current love life situation? Currently separated. Matt. 5 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Judgment. I just got don't wait around. Trust your own intuition. I got don't wait around. There could be a small piece of you still hanging on to somebody from the past, or you're waiting for the right time to move forward. You're waiting for the right time to do what you feel called to do. There's something you feel called to do with the Judgment card. There's a move, a decision, or an action that you've been thinking about, pondering over. You kind of want to do it. And you're just like waiting. You're like, I'm waiting till I feel ready. I'm waiting till I feel ready. Then I'll call them. Then I'll do this. Then I'll do this. Just know that if you wait, you'll be waiting forever because you're never going to feel completely ready ever. It's like feeling ready is a choice, not a feeling. It's a decision, not a, yeah. You're not a robot. Nobody's going to flick a switch and go, you're ready now, go on. It's a decision in your mind. So there's something you've been waiting to do. maybe to move forward, to put yourself out there, to date, Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict, and Nine of Pentacles, it feels as if you're very much I don't want you to underestimate who you are. With the Nine of Pentacles, I know this is a woman, it doesn't matter, it's the energy you're in right now. Don't underestimate your value. You can I don't know if the separation that you've gone through has made you a bit more insecure, a bit more unsure of your worth or your value for whatever reason. Remember your worth, remember your value outside of anybody else's approval, and don't get caught up in illusions based on other people's perception and words or something that they're portraying or putting onto you. You are very valuable, and if you move forward and meet new people, you are a catch to them. Angel, hello. You're awesome, thank you. Any advice regarding mental health? Okay, let's see. Not advice, we'll see what the cards can guide you with. I'm not any expert. You've got the Lovers, and Six of Pentacles. So the Lovers is choose love, not fear. And I think that's actually really good guidance around mental health, to be honest. If there's anything in your life that has been keeping you stuck or trapped, or any anxiety, any depression, whatever it may be that you're struggling with, when you find yourself in a pickle, think to yourself, am I feeling love right now or am I feeling fear? And then find a way to feel love and gratitude. And this may sound like woo-woo, but with the Six of Pentacles, your reality is going to match that. If you go, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful, I think there's something about loving yourself also coming through. And I know that sounds overstated. Everybody says love yourself nowadays to the point where it's lost its meaning. But the more you see your value and realize that you are worth more than millions of dollars, you are irreplaceable. And oh my gosh, the more you see your value and really love and appreciate your unique self and know your value in the world, the more you're going to see that reflected in your life. And I just feel like this need for a separation of that word mental health and just overall looking after your health, looking after everything about you, inside and out. Everything is all connected. Everything is all connected within you. So sometimes when we focus on one thing in particular, one area that we need to heal, it blows up and it makes it bigger. And especially around mental health, if you make something that is in your mind, that is real to you and very honest, but if you try really hard to focus on it and heal it, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and the problem gets so out of hand that you can't heal it because you're trying so hard to heal it, and you're seeing it and you're seeing it, and you're paying more and more and more attention to it, and it's feeding on itself. Does that make sense? So pay attention to your overall health and just making decisions every single moment out of love and not fear. Decisions out of love in how to look after yourself, where to go, how to exercise, what to do, what would you do if it was out of love and not fear? Who to spend time with, every little question, every little tiny decision that makes up our lives, makes up our days. Choose love, not fear with that Lovers card. And also, I'm also getting, for some reason, to say to you, if your body was a rental, if you went to the library and rented a book, how different do you treat that book? Maybe it's just me. When you borrow a book from someone else to actually having your own book, you're suddenly a lot more careful with how you treat it and making sure it's handled gently, handled with care. So if you're struggling to choose love and look after yourself, just imagine your body as a whole. You've borrowed it from someone else and you've got to give it back tomorrow or next week or in a couple of weeks. And how are you going to look after it? Inside and out, what thoughts are you going to feed it? What food and water are you going to feed it as well, if it wasn't yours? Because sometimes we can just take ourselves for granted and treat ourselves differently than when we treat other people. So anyways, went off on a tangent. Kristie, any advice on whether moving to Tasmania is a positive move for me? Okay. Whoa, Ace of Wands, follow your passion. Page of Pentacles, there'll be an opportunity for work, there'll be an opportunity to make money, and if it's exciting you, it's a positive move. If you're excited about it, if you're pulled towards it, but at the same time grounded, if you're grounded in reality, but at the same time really interested and curious, it's a good thing. Otherwise, I'm actually getting this a full-on yes. For some reason, this Page of Pentacles, to me, I can just see this as you standing in Tasmania. I know that sounds really silly, but it just looks like that's Tasmania. I don't know what Tasmania really looks like. I've not been there, but to me, I'm seeing you going to Tasmania at the very least, because you're there, and like that's you. Sorry if that doesn't really look like you, but you're going to be very, and if you feel when you're there, maybe it's the thing about going and visiting or traveling or something, if that's an option for you, and feeling, if you have that spark, if you feel alive when you're there, then you should definitely, it's positive, you'll feel it's positive. Hoot hoot. Hello again, you were here yesterday. You just got the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords fly out. Like, I barely even shuffled. So, I'm gonna get a sip of water. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Whew. King of Swords. You're very smart right now. Ace of Cups. You have the ability to heal others with your words, or even just with your, like, because you're smart and you see things for what it is. You see things how they are. You don't sugarcoat things or something, or there's something, maybe someone around you doesn't. Pardon me. I don't usually burp like that. That was horrible, sorry. Ace of Cups is healing and renewal and love and new love. And I just feel as if there's something here where you're either healing someone, healing a lot of people, or someone is healing you. I don't know what this means, but they're healing you because of their, like, ability to tell you how it is, or you, someone else, your ability to see things. If anybody's confused, somebody could maybe struggle with their mental health, struggle with seeing the world or seeing themselves, right, or something. So your ability to be black and white, honest, and no BS is going to be very healing, or someone else with you, like I'm saying. There's something where just, I don't know what I'm talking about, but hoot hoot, the owl. Our owl's wise, I don't know, your wisdom, your intellect is going to, I really think it's yours, is going to heal multiple people, friends, family, loved ones with the Ace of Cups. There's like a tough love feeling of you saying what people need to hear when they need to hear it. Yeah, I've got to the end without having a mental breakdown. I literally, last night or the night before, there were so many comments. I was just slowly getting more and more amped up. And I'm really grateful. I'm so grateful. But I just think I got a bit overwhelmed because I didn't plan on, and I had somewhere to be, and I didn't want to leave anybody hanging. Anyways, Magical Matthew 76443. 78443, Magical Matthew. I like your name, Magical Matthew. Sounds like a book or a movie. Magical Matthew. The Adventures of Magical Matthew. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. 8 of Cups. The Emperor. The Ace of Swords fell on the floor. So when cards fall on the floor, it's what you're not really seeing. What you're not seeing right now is the truth. You don't see yourself for who you are. You don't see the truth. You're an emperor. You're like, the emperor is the best you could be. It's divine masculine energy, but just you are in control of your circumstances, and you had the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So something about manifestation as well. You're aware that you're constantly manifesting your life. Moment by moment, you're pregnant with the next moment. You're aware of your ability to bring in good stuff. You're aware of your magic, right? Magical Matthew, that makes sense. The Emperor, stay in your power. Don't for a second question it. Ace of Swords on the floor. You don't see. It's like clarity, honesty, truth. But you're not seeing it as far on the floor. So really, really see how important, how valuable you are. With the 8 of Cups, walk away from any situation or thing that tries to tell you you're not who you are, or tries to like at least instill doubt into you, whether they're saying to you, magical Matthew, you're not as in charge as you think, like whatever it may be. You could be your own boss or entrepreneur also, can't speak, I've got a weird accent happening. 8 of Cups, it's like whether people are actually saying to you outright, you're not the boss, I am, or whether it's just them doing and acting in little ways to try and make you second guess your power. Either way, don't let it in. Don't let it inside. Like, water can only sink a ship if it gets inside, so don't let anyone's crap in. I'm giving you advice, but you're the Emperor, so you don't really need advice. But it's like you don't see. The only advice here is you don't see how powerful or how intimidated or how, like, in charge of your life, in control of your situation. You may feel at like especially with the 8 of Cups, certain people around you, if they weren't very good, could have made you feel as if you were under their thumb, or they were in control of your life, or they made the shots, or they could tell you what to do. And so it's like their biggest fear was you realizing and seeing you're the Emperor. That would be scary to them because they're used to having some type of one up on you or something over you. So yeah, the biggest thing, what they're going to try the hardest to do is make sure that you never see you're in charge. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of your decisions. You're in charge of your next moves, where you want to go, when you want to go there, what do you want to do with your life. It's all up to you, and you get to call the shots. But don't forget that, or don't let anybody, if anybody tries to instill confusion in you, let it actually affirm your power, right? Anybody that tries to drag you down, anybody that doesn't treat you with respect, affirm the fact that they are in some way. I actually feel like you may have felt a bit ganged up on recently or something. And if people feel the need to gang up on you, they're kind of just proving that they know that your power is more than one of them, right? You're more powerful than one of them, so they need to back up to get to you. So let it affirm your power. Who again, okay, I'll get you one more card. One more card before I go. You've got the Justice card. Fairness, signing contracts. Things are going to work out in your favor, anything you're questioning. And you have the minor arcana of the Justice. See the scales there? This is the minor, 6 of Pentacles. Things are balancing out, things are becoming just. I don't know why I'm getting something about, why am I getting something about old people come through? No offense if you're old. Nothing wrong with being old and wise, hoot hoot like an owl. But there's something about old people and justice and signing contracts. Are you moving to an old people home or something? I don't know. Why is that coming through? Old and wise? There's balance. Something's being justly handled. I don't know. I better log off before I say anything weird. Anything else weird.